up guys? What's up cycling fanatics? Next week on Saturday the 12th of September I'm going to be cycling 600 kilometers across the entire country of the Netherlands. And I'm doing this within 24 hours.
I like the horn!
So the last few weeks have been kind of stressful because I've been preparing this challenge. I'm trying to preparing it to every single detail. So it's a lot of work. I have a few very cool partners and brands that are supporting me, you know, with this challenge. They're going to help me complete this crazy ride. But let me first tell you what this challenge is all about. You guys know it. 2020 racing season, it's pretty much non-existent. Yes, World Tour is racing Tour de France right now, but for me as an amateur, there is hardly any races, and the races that were on the program were filled up in pre-registration in no time. So I figured I needed a challenge. And you know, I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something that has never been done before. So I thought, okay, let's go for a crazy long ride. And then I search on Google and I see people have done it from north to south. Other people have done a ride through all 12 provinces of the Netherlands. But there's nobody that has combined these two. So I'm gonna start in the south of the country at the 3-country point. Netherlands, Belgium and Germany. The highest point of the Netherlands as well. I'm gonna start there at September 12th in the morning, and I'm going to ride across the entire country through all 12 provinces all the way to the most northern part of the country, which is Eemshaven. That's a little town, a dock. This ride is almost 600 kilometers and my challenge is to do it in 24 hours. You know, I'm really hoping for some good weather, and I hope that the wind is gonna help me as well. Logistic wise, we have to go from south to north. Long story. What's really cool is I'm going to be sharing a live GPS location during the entire ride. I'll be posting a link down below how you can find it. I can only share the actual tracking link when I start the ride. So on Saturday morning I'm gonna be posting that on YouTube, on my community page, on my Instagram story, on my link in my Instagram bio, and also on Facebook. But down here is a link to a general page where you would be able to find my crazy cross country challenge GPX. And if you click on that link on Saturday the 12th, you're gonna see my location during this ride across the entire country. And if you live in the Netherlands, you can join my ride. My route is in the description, so if you want to know where I'm going, you can check that out. Then you can see where I am. So wait for me along the route when you see me coming and join me for an hour or 2 hours or 200 kilometers, whatever you want. It would be awesome. It's gonna be like a group ride for the entire country. Everybody can join me as long as you go fast enough, because I'm not stopping. My plan is not to stop anywhere, just for the number 1 or number 2, and maybe to change some clothes. So that's it. So as you can imagine, doing a ride which is almost 24 hours, hopefully not longer, there's gonna be some difficulties, starting with, I want to have this on a cycling computer, and there's no cycling computer that will last you for 24 hours. So there's the option of taking a power bank, but I came across this device. This is a Trim 1 cycling computer, and Trim is a startup company from Korea, and they sent me a message and they wanted to help me out on this challenge. This computer virtually lasts forever because you can attach a little solar panel to it. So you have the computer and then a little solar panel that's gonna, you know, charge the thing while you ride, which is amazing. I actually tried this thing last week with the solar panel on a shady day and it worked. Then I detached it and I was riding for another 5 hours and it only went down like 10%. So even without the solar panel, you have about 50 hours of battery life, which is plenty enough for me to go all across the country. So the computer comes with an app, and basically all the functionalities are built into the app. So if you have just a computer, you cannot do that much, but with the app you can change all the settings and all the screens and all the data that you see on the screen, and you can also use it for navigation. And I can actually fill in a address, so I can say I'm gonna plan a route. It's based on Google Maps, so you can just search for anything which you can normally find in Google Maps, and you say this is my destination. Then my starting point is going to be my home address, and then I have the route. But this is the shortest or the most easy way for a bike, but you can also add waypoints. So if I say no, I want to go a little bit longer and I like this route right here, I say add a waypoint there, and then I want to go a little bit down here, so I add another waypoint. Here we go, that's a nice route. So this is a first generation product, so they're still working on all these integrations with Strava routes and Komoot and all that stuff. I don't use Komoot. When you import a route from Komoot, I think it gives you turn-by-turn navigation. It also does that when you make a route yourself in the app. But for this big challenge, I made my route on Strava because I have a Strava account and it's a very complicated route. So I'm gonna import a GPS, which is still visible on this map. What's very nice on this computer, I've used it now for about 2 weeks. I have to say it does take me a little time to get used to, but the screen is really big. Where's my Wahoo? Until now I was using my Wahoo, which is like this big. It's way bigger, it's also very bright. It is black and white, just like the Wahoo Element. But yeah, it's still pretty clear. And with navigation, you know, you can see where you're going, so that's important. So yeah, I'm gonna use that computer. It also looks really cool. It looks like an iPhone. If you know, you guys that are a similar age, it kind of looks like one of the previous iPods. And it goes very, very well on my current bike and on the new bike that I'm gonna ride this challenge on. And I forgot to mention, I got 2 units from Trim, one to keep and one to give away. So I always try to get some kind of benefit for you guys, do cycling fanatics. So if you want to win this computer, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm gonna tell you how to win this thing in the next video. Apart from that, I'm getting support from Sirocco. You guys know, if you're familiar with the channel, Sirocco has been supporting me for about 2 or 3 years now, and they are down with this project, so that's pretty cool. So they send me a few new glasses with some lenses, which is important because I'm gonna be riding all day and all night. So for the night I have this completely clear lens, which is impossible to get on the camera. So I'm gonna take this probably with a separate frame, just to switch when it gets dark. But guys, big thing is Sirocco has got a new kit. I haven't been wearing any cycling kits from Sirocco. You guys know I have my own kits. But there's a new thing, because Sirocco has got a new and improved cycling kit. I'm the first, actually the very first person that is going to ride this kit, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. It's black, the jersey is super sleek, it has got nice and tight arms, and it comes with bib shorts, which also, they fit me perfectly. So I like it. I actually like it. They made a big jump in quality in the kits, so that's really good. I have another jersey. This is still their old collection, which is for me for when it gets colder. It has long sleeves. I don't know what kind of conditions I'm going to be facing, and I thought I would have some color. So there's a wind vest in bright orange, which makes me a little bit better visible on the road. In terms of food and other stuff, if you think about how long I'm gonna ride and how much food I'm gonna eat and how much water I'm gonna need to drink, it's impossible to take everything from the start. So I figured for this challenge, to do it properly, I'm gonna need a follow car. And I managed to arrange a follow car, which is awesome. SKODA, We Love Cycling SKODA, I mean, sponsor of the Tour de France, they're gonna help me out. They actually made a car available which they had ready for a Tour de France promotion. So it's completely stickered and it has a roof rack on top. I went to pick it up this morning.
Flashback.
I was supposed to go on the bike to get the car, to get the follow car, but it's raining all day. I didn't check the weather forecast last night and I woke up, rain all day. So we're gonna pick it up with the car. My mom picked me up. So she's actually gonna drive this follow car for 24 hours through the country behind me together with my dad, so that's super awesome. So yeah, next up is SKODA to get the car, and then I'm gonna continue to pick up the bike. Check this out. That's pretty dope. That's a real Tour de France follow car. Including a professional roof rack, so that's pretty good. Nou mam, ga ermee in zitten. Jij moet erin rijden. En, zit hij goed? Oh, mooi. Doet eruit. Okay, that's the first stop of today. I have the car. Right now I'm gonna go to pick up the bike. This is a brand new car. Go. Woohoo! Car's got a sunroof. What? Well, there's no sun today, but you can see the roof rack, so that's pretty cool.
20 minutes later.
Hello. Are you expecting me?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, come over.
Is it okay if I leave the car here?
Yeah, it looks cool, guys.
I mean, I'm parked like in the middle of everything.
Awesome. Welcome.
Thank you. Alright, the bike is ready for me. This is a Cannondale Super 6 Di2. I don't ride a lot with Di2 bikes, but it's super nice for shifting. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna load this bike onto the car, then drive home, and then I'm gonna show you everything that I've prepared for this challenge next week. I never used a professional bike rack before, so this is a bit of a hassle, but I think it's on the car. We don't want to drop this bike.
I like the horn.
Alright, so I have a follow car. My mom and my dad are going to drive this car the entire time. So that's super awesome. Big thanks for my mom and dad. And they're gonna supply me with food, with water. You know, they're gonna be driving behind me the whole time. And if I need something, they're gonna stop, they're gonna give it to me. So that's great. In terms of food, yeah, I just have a big box of Cliff Bars. I'm gonna take a freaking big bag of bananas. And I have this Martin stuff, which I'm also always drinking. So bags of Martin, put that in. They also have caffeine gels. So I'm gonna take these through the night to stay awake. And then I'm just gonna try and get all those calories in so I can keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. I've never done something this long. The longest ride I've ever done is about 12 hours. It was back in 2013 when I rode up Alpe d'Huez for 7 times in a row. So that was pretty big, but this is twice as long in time. Food, water, clothing, bike. Well, you've already seen that I'm gonna be riding a Cannondale. I figured I wanted to have a different bike. I wanted to have a new bike, an awesome bike. It's in between the seasons, so they're preparing for next season. They almost have all new bikes coming in, but he managed to get me a bike, so that's really cool, and I think it does look really nice. I've never ridden the System 6. I've never ridden the Super 6 before, so I'm gonna try it out this weekend to check it out and to get used to the bike. I did put the Trim 1 computer on the bike and it actually looked really nice, so that's awesome. Then I'm going to record everything with my GoPro, and I have, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it already, but I have this 360 camera, which is really cool. It makes some crazy shots. I still need to get used to it, so I'm gonna use it, try to get some new stuff. Also, there's a guy waiting for me on the halfway point with a drone. He's gonna take some cool footage. And Bruno is gonna come along. If you've seen the Taiwan project, from the Taiwan KOM challenge, Bruno was there as well. He's gonna jump in the follow car the whole time to be my cameraman. So that's super cool. So guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, because this is the only way you're not missing these videos on the crazy YouTube algorithm. And go follow me on September 12th. If you're in the Netherlands, join the ride. Thanks for watching, gonna see you next time. See ya!